I voted for Donald Trump. Now, my family hates me. Part 2. The drive back to campus after New Year's felt longer than 4 hours. Snow flurries started halfway, and I kept the radio off. No news, no music, just the sound of tires on wet pavement. When I got to my dorm, my roommate was out, so I unpacked in silence. The first text from Mom came at 11:47 p.m. "We noticed you left without saying goodbye. Hope you're safe. We love you." I replied, "I'm fine, just needed to get back early." She sent a heart emoji, nothing else. Classes started the next week. I threw myself into them. Midterms, group projects, late nights in the library. It helped. But the quiet from home grew. Ethan stopped replying to my memes. Dad's occasional "how's school" text stopped entirely. Mom still checked in once a week, always careful. "How are your classes? Eating okay?" Never politics, never the tuition thing. I didn't bring it up either. February rolled in. Valentine's Day. Mom sent a care package. Cookies, a card, fuzzy socks. The card said, "Thinking of you. We miss our family time." No mention of why I hadn't been home since break. I sent a thank you text. She replied, "Any chance you'll come for spring break? We could do something low-key." I said I had a research paper due. Truth was, I didn't want the silence in person. Then the financial aid office emailed. My FAFSA renewal needed parental info to process loans. I forwarded it to Dad. He replied the next day, "We'll look at it. Things are tight right now. Might need to adjust expectations for next year." No details. I asked what that meant. He said, "We're prioritizing what aligns with our values as a family. Talk soon." I stared at the message for 10 minutes. Then I called Mia again. She answered on the first ring. "You okay?" I told her about the aid email, the tuition oversight from break. She listened without interrupting. When I finished, she said, "You can crash here if it comes to that, or we can look at off-campus jobs together. Whatever you need." I thanked her, hung up. Then I opened my bank app and moved what was left of my savings to a separate account, just in case. Spring break came. I stayed on campus, worked extra shifts at the campus coffee shop. One night, closing up, I checked my phone. A group text from Mom. Photos of the family at dinner, Dad carving roast, Ethan grinning with a plate piled high, Aunt Karen raising a glass. Caption, "Wish you were here. Family dinner without the full family feels off." I didn't reply. Back at school after break, my advisor pulled me aside after class. "Harper, your parents called the office, asked about your progress, said they're concerned you're straying from the path they set." She raised an eyebrow. "Anything I should know?" I said no, just family stuff. She nodded. "If it affects your academics, let me know. We have resources." That weekend, Ethan finally texted. Not a meme, a wall of words. "Mom's been crying a lot. Dad says you're choosing politics over us. Aunt Karen thinks you're brainwashed at college. I don't know what to think, but it sucks not having my sister around. Can you just come home or at least talk to them?" I read it twice, then replied, "I miss you too, but I'm not changing who I am to make them comfortable." He didn't answer. April brought the next tuition bill. Dad transferred only half. The bursar flagged it. I paid the rest from my job. Another chunk gone. My savings were down to emergency levels. I started applying for more scholarships, quietly. One evening in the library, I got a call from Mom. I almost didn't answer, but I did. "Harper," she said, voice soft, "we need to talk about summer. Dad and I think it's best if you stay on campus this time. Work, save up. We can send a little, but we have to be mindful." I asked why. She sighed. "Your choices make it hard to feel like we're on the same team. We love you, but we can't pretend